Tell me you don't want to eat this. Come on, I mean, this thing's gotta taste like a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher, right? Okay, yes, I'm gonna talk about Pokemon Sapphire, and all the things I say in this video can probably be applied to Ruby and Emerald, but I'm not a dweeb, okay? You gotta believe me. If you think about it, I'm not really here to even talk about Pokemon. I'm here to talk about a great video game from my childhood. One that just happens to have magical animals in it that live in balls. The game that taught me three things: how to love, how to dance, and how to lie twice in a row. This little blue rectangle held an entire world, a world of wonder, exploration, and a surprising amount of child labor. It's a place I could escape from boring car rides until eventually the sun went down and I couldn't see jack squat. Seriously, who designed this thing without a screen light? Satan? I want to talk about my favorite places in this world that I still remember like 15 years later. The places that rewarded my exploration and made me feel something. The places that made me go, this game kind of cozy. Let's start with the crib. The game kicks off with you waking up in the back of a moving truck like you're being smuggled across the border. Then, boom, you're set up at the new pad. Yo, what up, Mom? Make me a sandwich, would ya? I'll be in my room. Your room has all the amenities a kid could ask for. A TV, a GameCube, a friggin' computer. A computer where you can store and withdraw items? I thought this was a computer, not a bank. Cut the laugh track. Okay, side note, something I just realized while making this video is the Game Boy Advance and the GameCube came out in the same year. The Game Boy Advance was my first gaming device, but in my child eyes, I had viewed it as some sort of ancient gaming device in the before console times. Turns out I was wrong. Anyway. The Pokemon Center is the emotional support blanket of this game. I realize it's not a singular location, there's one in every town, but it's my video, so shut up. You walk in, and you know Nurse Joy will be there, ready to heal all your disease-ridden, gnarled, dusty-ass Pokemon for free. It's safe, it's warm, I imagine. It's where you go after getting absolutely clapped by a wild Zigzagoon. Plus, there's a bunch of wacky freeloaders that you can talk to in each location. Probably just here for the frickin' free AC. Our society if we had free healthcare. Lava Ridge Town. The only place in the game where you can canonically take a bath with an old person. And it's somehow wholesome. This place felt like a reward. You just climbed a volcano, fought eco-terrorists, and now you get to soak in grandma's bathwater. To access the tub, you enter a Pokemon Center just like you've done 100 times before, but wait a minute, is that a back door? Go through the back door, and there you go. Hello, ladies. I think they like me. Somehow, my little avatar character entering the water instantly made me feel relaxed in real life. That's nice. There's also a mound of hot sand you can stand behind, but it looks like you're buried in it. You know what, I bet that feels so nice and a little claustrophobic. The Seaside Cycling Road, aka the place you want to ride your bike at Mach speed, but you get stopped every 5 seconds by some dumb, idiot, stupid trainer. Bro, I am literally mid-cardio right now. Knock it off. I like it because it's the only place in the game that's solely dedicated to biking. And it feels like a place I'd like to ride my bike in real life, if I had a bike. Nice ocean view, no cars to worry about, and probably a nice breeze. You ever walk up to a house and a dude invites you to battle his entire bloodline? That's the Winstraits. Relatively early in the game, you'll encounter Mr. Winstraight standing outside of his house. He challenges you to battle against him and his entire family. Alright, coming on a little strong there, guy. You have to beat him, the wife, the daughter, and the grandma. No problem. This Mudkip is rated E for everyone. Once you beat them all, it's oddly sweet. They invite you in, they give you an item, they talk about their son, supposedly the best of them, who left to become a trainer. What a nice family. You know what? I'll be back for Thanksgiving. The cable car. A nice moment to just chill and hang out before the game gets a bit harder. You're just vibing your way up a volcano, snow coming down, while Team Magma and Team Aqua are just throwing hands at the top. You get a nice moment of calm to just reflect. Am I wasting my life? You get off at the top and a sweet old lady is waiting there to sell you lava cookies. Well, smack my mama, of course I'll take one. And these cookies, they cure everything. Burn, gone. Poison, gone. Depression, still there, but you feel a little bit better. Four Tree City is what you get when you let kids design an entire town. Tree houses, rope bridges, no plumbing, just fun. The city was designed this way so that the people could be more one with nature and closer to the surrounding Pokémon. Also, everyone who lives here is healthier and lives longer because they spend all day climbing up trees and shit. It felt like living in a jungle gym. And the gym leader, she's just waiting in the middle of the forest, ready to huck birds at you. This place made me want to live in a tree. Still kinda do. An entirely optional part of the game, Pacific is a town that floats in the ocean, connected by floating logs. According to the game's wiki, the ancestors of these people lived on boats. The legend is they were looking for something, but it seems it was forgotten somewhere along the way as they've decided to settle at this fixed point in the ocean. The really interesting part of this town is this old man right here. You see, this guy spends all his days looking out the window, hoping to see Mirage Island. But the odds are neither he nor you will ever see it. Because you see, every day, the game generates a random number between 0 and 65,535. If this number matches the first 2 bytes of the personality value of any of the Pokemon in your party, then Mirage Island will appear. What are you looking at me for? I have no idea what that means. Look, just understand the odds are astronomical. It's roughly the same odds that you'll like this video and subscribe to the channel. Come on. Don't be a statistic, just do it. For the lucky few that have seen it, the old man will announce that he sees Mirage Island. Travel east from the town a short ways, and you'll find it. Disappointingly, there's not much to this island. There's a lame berry, and there are why nots. And that's it. But it's nice to know this old man wasn't crazy. Mirage Island is real. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Talk to this old man, different than the previous old man, and he will ferry you to Slateport Beach. I mean, do I even need to explain why I like this place? It's the beach. Umbrellas for shade, chairs to sit in and chill. It's a relaxing place after you beat the 50 Pokemon trainers that challenge you. Gosh, I just want one normal conversation. Plus, you can go to this shack to buy an ice-cold soda pop. Okay, this one is technically called Mallville Game Corner, but let's not beat around the bush. This is a casino. The first thing you see when you walk in are roulette tables and slot machines, and you can play both of them. That's right, you can buy credits and start gambling your life savings. You can either win big or lose it all. You know, thinking about it now, it's kind of sinister that they were introducing kids to actual gambling games. But for whatever reason, I always thought this place was cool. So now it's in the video. What do you want from me? Secret bases. Find a random bush, tear a hole in that sucker, and boom, it's your home away from home. Sprinkled throughout the game would be these cracks in the wall or suspicious-looking trees. When you use the move, Secret Power, these places now become your secret base of operations. You could make it look sweet by putting out dolls, posters, traps. You could use a link cable, which I did not have, to invite your friends, which I did not have, to view your sick beanbag collection and flex on them. It was dumb, it was beautiful, and it was yours. All of these places had personality. They felt alive. They felt like they were made by people who cared. Nowadays, we're stuck with Pokemon Z through A. Look, I don't know, I probably understand the name less than you do. I appreciate the strides this game is taking to shake up the gameplay. Lord knows these games have needed it. The combat was getting stale back in 2001. You can only mash A so many times before the cracks in your psyche start to go beyond repair. I'm probably in the minority here, but the Pokemon battles were never the selling point for me. It was the exploration. In the newest Pokemon, you're restricted to a city. Sure, it's a big city, but it's still just a city.
I want to see mountains again. Mountains, Gandalf.
Yeah, that's a downgrade no matter how you slice it. Slap a saddle on me and call me a horse because I need... Pokemon Sapphire didn't just give you places, it gave you memories. It gave you a vast landscape that was oddly both familiar and mythical at the same time. It gave you a blue cartridge that looked like candy, and I still kinda wanna eat it. I should probably script something out for these like closing stingers. Did you play Pokemon Sapphire? If you did, comment below, let me know. I stole that was from Jeremy Johns? Jimmy Johns? Do you like Jimmy Johns?